This is the configuration part for fence station video. For our topology, we have two VTH and a VTO. So the VTO model is 1210CX. It's an older version, but I upgraded it to support SIP server. Yes, so if you have concern about your device, yes, we do upgrading of devices for support models. So if you have an older device that needs to be upgraded to the new one, you can bring it to the office so that we can change the firmware and support SIP. So from my screen, you see the three devices that I'm talking about: the VTO 1210CX, the VTH 2421F, two of them. So one of them will be one room, another one will be another room. So the VTO will be set as a vent station. That is a VTO located at a gate, and the VTH in the room. So let's start with it. So before we had talked about in the slides before, we had seen the topology. Mostly it's about the switch network. My devices are also in a switch network, meaning I have my PC, the two VTH and the VTO connected together with a switch. So that's the basic config. That's the basic setting that I've done. Apart from that, I did a configuration on my network. So in my network interface, I configured my IP is 17, as you can see. You can see from my IP side, I'm using an IP of 17 and a mask of 24. Gateway 1.1. So if I search device, I should get it. If you cannot get your device, ensure your physical connection is well, and also ensure the devices are in the same segment. So I'm going to start initializing with a VTO. Select it, then you do initialize. The password should be alphanumeric. I'm setting it as admin 123. Repeat it. For demonstration purposes, I'm not going to set my email. I'm going to click next. Sorry. Next. So you should get this tick and the VTO will restart. Click finish. Next, I'm going to initialize my VTH. So the two of them initialize. The password for VTH is usually numbers. So no alphanumeric numbers. See, please input 6 bytes from numbers. So I'm setting it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Email, I'm not going to set email for demonstration purposes. So you see it has initialized successfully. You should get this. Then language, I'm going to select English, configure and restart, finish, then finish from my side. So if I refresh it, the devices will come online in a short while. So I'm going to do configuration of the devices via config tool. Optionally, you can configure the VTH physically. You can click on the screen and configure it physically, but it's advisable to use a config tool because at times you might find that you have more than 200 devices, more than 500 devices. So that's where a config tool will come in handy. It's an easier option. So on the left side tab of the config tool, I'm going to select device config. So you configure devices based on their grouping. If it's VTO, you configure VTO first. So we're going to do a VTO. Double click on it. Then you should get a prompt for username and password, the one that you input, admin 123. Once you have entered the credentials, you should get this page. So in this tutorial, we're going to do a fence station. So I want you to notice something. I'm going to select a fence station. Once that's selected, I'm going to select group call. You see, for this type of configuration, you can't enable building and unit configuration, only this part. So the reason as to why is this is because the device at the moment is a fence station device. So if you can't enable a building because I'm going to use this scenario, you find a VTO is located at the gate. So that VTO in an apartment configuration, maybe there are two flats in that compound, and the VTO is located at the gate, the fence station. So you can't say it's specifically for a certain building. That's where this building is indicated. So you indicate the building number and the unit number. So if it's building number one, unit number one, the same way applies there. So the unit number, the VTO number here identifies it's the ID for the for the VTO. The same way we input a number like 101 hash 0 to VTH is the same way we're using this number to VTO. So you might have several VTOs like 1 to 7. So you set VTO number 1 to be 8001, VTO number 2 to be 8002, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. The next configuration, this number here is a number for the VTS. So you remember from the slide we are talking about a master control station. Now this is the number for the VTS in such a way that when someone calls the VT, someone calls press the like a policeman icon in the VTO, you'll see it. This is the number that will ring. It's like an assistance. So the same way a gate person will assist somebody, then this number will be used to assist somebody. Also, if you are in the users are in the house, the VTH, while calling the SOS, while dialing the ISOS, will be directed to this number. So it's good to have the VTS in your configuration. Okay, for the SIP information, I'm going to set the server type to be the VTO. I'm going to set the registered password. I'm going to set it at admin 123. The server port will be 5060 by default. This information no need to change it. And like that, only that to be changed in this side. And then I will click save it. So while the device restarts, we're going to configure the VTH. So we take one of the VTH like this one. Username, admin, password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should get like this. So room number, we're going to assign this as 101 hash 0. So this room number I have achieved in such a way that considering an apartment configuration, there are several floors, and each floor there are maybe 9 rooms. So for the case scenario where there is room 1, room 2 up to room 9, this one will be room 1, room 2 will be 10, 102. So it's like that. So I'm going to set 101. The hash number changes to maybe it's 4, 5, or 6 while configuring a Villa station. So if you are setting a Villa station, you will need one master VTH, which will be 0. Then the slaves VTH, maybe one located in the bedroom, another one located in another bedroom, will take 101 hash 1 hash 2 hash 3. So it's logic to do that, because if someone calls and someone is sleeping, they can receive the call from their bedroom, from their living room. So you understand why. This one we are using for apartment configuration, because apartment will only have one VTO. So if it's room 1 in the 9 floors, maybe in first floor, room 1 will have one VTH. So for such case, you set like this. So this information, just leave it the way it is. SIP server, we're going to set the server as 11. Port will be 5060. This one password, we're going to verify from this point. So the password is admin123. So this password, the VDP is the realm is VDP. SIP registered password is admin123. So login user, we set it as admin, password admin. So that's the basic information we do there. then you click OK to save it. So we're going to apply it to this other VTH. So while considering, we're going to considering you're configuring maybe about 1,000 units or 500 units, it's good to use VTH so that you can replicate the same configuration in another VTH. So the server will be root1 SIP registered password admin123 login password 1212. Oh, login password is the password for the video admin123. So the username is admin. When we log into the video, we log in as admin, and password is admin123. So you understand. So the SIP registered password, that one. So we apply to these two, config successful, return. So this one you're going to set 101 hash 0, because it's room number 1. Maybe this one, 101 hash 102 hash 0. So that's it. Other information is correct. So going next to the network terminals. So we're going to set the master VTO as the main. This IP address is the VTO that we are having at our network. So admin, the login password for the VTO is admin123, and set enable status for the VTO. You click save. There's no need to apply. We applied it to another, these two, config. Then we return. So I'm doing a verification. I'm going to do a verification of the video information on the web. So I just click there, admin123. So once we log in on the web page, this is the page that we receive. So I just click local settings. We verify everything. This is a first station. Group call has been enabled. Next, I'm going to the household settings. So I'm going to add this room number, maybe room 1 or 101 hash 0 for the specific VTH. So you have an option of adding cards. So I've said that. Maybe I add another one for the second VTH that I have. So I'm going to set it as room 2. Save. And once I do this, considering you've done your configuration right, if you check your VTH, that icon where you receive an error showing the VTH has not been connected will disappear. So the same way I cannot see the error in my screen, you should receive the error. You should not see the error in your screen also. Another thing, once you have done this, you will be able to call the VTH. One VTH can call another VTH. So I'm going to also to verify the network setting. I'm going to verify the SIP server. So I need to edit this information, the password to be correct. So just click there and then click change it to admin123. Password here also we have set it to admin123. So you save it. You remember I had not from this one I had not enabled the SIP server.